Hello and welcome as the 1.18 update rolled ahead in the later half of 2021. We were given many things, new blocks, new generation, but also new music, which is what I want to talk about in this video analysis. Since Minecraft's inception, really, or at least until recently, the soundtrack has been made by the wonderful Daniel Rosenfeld, better known to Minecraft fans as C418, and he has two albums, Volume Beta and Volume Alpha, which have classics such as Sweden, all the music discs like Chirp, Stall, whatever nostalgic memory you have of those things. They are provided, I would say, a steady stream of nostalgia and pleasing emotions that really complement the game, and you can really tell, no matter where you are, if you hear these songs, you think of Minecraft, and I think that's the point. But again, this video isn't about C418, which is part of the point I'll be making later. In fact, we have to leave him at the door altogether and introduce the newest artists to the Minecraft soundtrack scene, which are Lena, Raine and Kumi Tanioka. Many Minecraft fans already know Lena's work through the Never update, providing a new soundtrack and ambience to one of Minecraft's arguably one of its oldest features, because it's a new overhaul of the soundtrack as well as the terrain. But the Never update is not Caves and Cliffs. It's like the Never update is the first step, and Caves and Cliffs is the top of the stairs, and it is pretty big. The Never update was big, but 1.18 was bigger. Both Lena and Kumi had to both provide a sound that complemented the new terrain, but didn't exactly stray away from that Minecraft sound that C418 was synonymous for. And of course, many in the Minecraft community were quite disappointed that the new soundtrack didn't take a more exploratory approach, try new experimental sounds. But on the flip side, others were quite relieved in a way to find a soundtrack that harkened back to the original days of Minecraft sound, but had hints of individual style and technique from both Lena and Kumi, because of course these are two completely different artists, and when you see the C418 sounds compared to the likes of Lena Raine and Kumi Tanioka, you can definitely tell there's different styles and formations of the musical tracks, but they still form into the same overall Minecraft aesthetic, so to speak. Now, the point must be made, although Lena Raine mirrored many of the sounds that C418 used in his work, and this is in no way a jab at Lena Raine, she's a fantastic artist, but obviously she had to kind of mirror the sound that Minecraft is known for, which is honestly fair enough in my opinion. But to be honest, they didn't really shy away from more imaginative sounds, which I think is quite a positive note, because it satisfies at least some of the fans who wanted to change, or at least hear more interesting soundtrack pieces, because although many people think it's very nostalgic, some people will be, oh, this again, when Sweden or another classic Minecraft soundtrack plays. So fair enough in that regard. But again, they did not shy away from trying more imaginative sounds and musical interpretations of the new landscape. As with the 1.18 update, soundtrack pieces could now be locked to particular biomes, which on one side gives the artists space to make more inventive and musical tracks for the biome given. We can see from the new Lush Caves biome, they have the track Left to Bloom, which I'll talk about later. But on the flip side, it kind of shies away from the purpose of the original soundtrack, which is to accommodate every given situation, which is why C418 made the soundtrack as it is, because you could play it anywhere, whether you're mining, hunting animals, making furnaces, building, survival. It could play at any time, and that's what made the Minecraft soundtrack back when so timeless, and why it has such a nostalgic feeling for people, because it could play at any time, and oftentimes it did play at any time. Oftentimes when people were young and playing Minecraft, that is the sound they hear universally, because it's played universally, if that makes sense. Now, the question has to be asked. Are the new musical tracks good? Yes, they are. They are the works of Lena Raine and Kumi Tanioka are beyond question very beautiful pieces with, I'm sure, heaps amount of heart and soul and blood and sweat and tears put into them. To be sure, we are not questioning that. I am not questioning that. This may be my own personal opinion. You can debate in the comments whether the soundtracks are good. We're all open debate here. You can go in the comments and debate whether you think yourself if the soundtracks are good. But I personally think they are very beautiful pieces, and you can tell that there's been a lot of heart and soul put into them. Especially very biome specific tracks like Left to Bloom, which I mentioned earlier, is a great addition, really, because you can just play it while it's in the lush caves and it just creates such a sense of atmosphere and just ambience. And of course, we have to mention, now this music track has been rather absent from the video, we have to mention the sole music disc track of the update titled Other Side. Now, people love this. I'm not getting this wrong here. People love this music track, as they do with most other music tracks that do get released. Of course, Raine has uploaded a second track. Beside that, that's Pig Step from the Never update, and that's how we kind of first found out we were getting a new musical artist, which I think is a good thing. Again, you can debate that in the comments whether that is or not, but I think the question is this the right future for Minecraft music in general? I think my answer to that would be it's a difficult one, because I think we can all agree that the age of C418 is quite sadly over. He has moved on to a new indie game developer, I believe, and whether that is for contracts over his music or something along those lines, he's done. He's left Minecraft and he's doing other things, and God bless him. He's provided so much nostalgia and memories for a lot of Minecraft base. I think we can all agree on that. And it is a bit sad and understandably a bit jarring seeing new artists, especially in such a timeless game as Minecraft. But I have hope in general. I think this opens up a new prism of opportunities for soundtrack development, which I think in the right hands, because great power comes great responsibility, which I believe Lena and Kumi have. They are talented artists, to be sure. I think the future of the Minecraft soundtrack remains bright. I'm going to be honest, I'm going to be hopeful. I don't think they would hire these people for anything other than their musical expertise, which I think is good. So I want to thank you for watching. That is my take on this issue. If you do like what I do, please like and subscribe. If you have disagreements about what I said in this video, then please put them in the comments below. We can have a nice and civil debate about it. But I want to thank you for watching this video. God bless.